Hi friends, I'm back with another read aloud. This one is called After the Fall. Do you know who that is? Some of you have probably read this book before. Who's that guy? Humpty Dumpty? How Humpty Dumpty got back up again. Oh, it's after Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. It's after that. This is a Caldecott Medal winner, meaning that this book has won some awards. And it's by Dan Santat. Written by Dan Santat, or Santat. After the Fall. After the Fall, how Humpty Dumpty got back up again. A story by Dan Santat. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I loved being close to the birds. Then one day I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. Look, there's a ladder too. Kings County Hospital. That's what this says, Kings County Hospital. Fortunately, all the King's men managed to put me back together again. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. Look, he's sleeping on the floor of his room. He doesn't want to sleep up high. It said all the King's men managed to put him back together again. Well, most of me. Because he's still kind of scared, it looks like, of going up high. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I can understand that. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. Oh, look, because he'd have to climb the ladder to get maybe his favorite cereal at the grocery store. I walked past the wall every day, and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. It looks like a paper airplane there. Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches. But day after day, I kept trying and trying. Look at the pictures of him trying to make paper airplanes. It doesn't look like he could do it perfectly at first, does it? No, he couldn't really do it really at all at first, but he said I kept trying and trying until I got it just right. What? Is this a paper bird? I don't know. My plane was perfect, and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. Unfortunately, accidents happen. Oh, he looks really worried right there. They always do. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen. I almost walked away again, but then I thought about all the time I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things I'd missed. I decided I was going to climb that wall because did you see where his paper airplane went? Right on top of the wall. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing, one step at a time. Until I was no longer afraid. He made it to the top. Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. Hopefully you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. Oh, I see some big wings there. And some eggshells maybe? And learned how to fly. Oh. What just happened? Let's look back so we know. What came out of this egg? He did! He's a bird! Wow! Awesome. Life begins when you get back up. So this story is really about he didn't give up, right? He didn't give up when he fell down and he was afraid, but he got back up. And then look what he could do. He loved being on the wall because he could watch the birds that he loved. And then what was he? He was a bird too. That is such a neat story. I'll see you soon for another read aloud.